Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a how to survive the last quarter of school or just how to get through the school year type video because right now when I'm in Australia it's the last quarter of school, and even though we're so close to summer, I find it's the hardest quarter because you're so close and you just kind of want to give up, but you just keep going so you get good grades and you don't fail the grade and everything. So yeah, today I'm just going to be showing you some tips and tricks and everything on how to be less stressed out and how to get through the year easier. First tip I have for you guys is definitely space out your work. It's the most important tip I think out of all of them. And the reason it's so important is because if you don't do this, you'll just say, I'll do it tomorrow or something, and then you'll be 2 days away from your big project and realize that you're going to have to stay up all night for a few days because you didn't start your project yet and it's due. So what I do is I have an app on my phone. Oh, I have 2 phones, one's Australian, one's American, but it's on my other phone because that's what I'm normally using here. I'm just using this one because I don't know what actually. But yeah, it's just called the Homework app, and I'll put a photo of the app right here. This isn't sponsored or anything, just so you know. But any homework app will work. I just searched homework apps, and this one was the first one to come up, and it works really good for me. So basically, it just helps you space out your schedule and to know when your assignments are due and what you have to do today, and like what is, you get the point and everything. So I find that app is so helpful because then I don't have to remember everything. It's just all in that one app, and I can see what I have to do day by day, and it just helps me space out my work very efficiently. Okay, the second tip or hack I have is to write answers or like things you have to know on those elastic bands, but don't use this in a test to cheat. Use it as a study method and everything, because what I usually do, I use this for French a lot because I take French. I'll write down the conjugation of a verb that I'm struggling with like on my hand, and then I'll just always look at that on my hands and everything, and it's just really helpful because then I see it a lot and it stays in my brain. But I guess that can't be good for your skin or whatever, so, or even if you use like non-toxic, I just feel like it like rubs off and everything, so it's not the best way, but it just helps me like that. But something you can do alternatively to that is, like I said, put on an elastic band. So what you do is you stretch out an elastic band, and you can put it on what I did is I put it on a glass cup, so it was like stretched out, and I wrote the answer, or I wrote something I need to know on it, and then when you put it on your wrist, it scrunches up and no one can see it, and then whenever you want to look at it, you just stretch it and it's there. The reason you want to stretch it and everything is just because it might not come out super clear when you just write it on a normal band, you know what I mean? But yeah, just don't cheat. I'm not telling you guys to cheat on your tests or anything, just use this to study. Okay, so quick little story time. One time in 5th grade, me and my friends were taking a math quiz, and this is actually the reason I don't cheat because it was the scariest thing ever actually in school. But yeah, we were taking this quiz and I finished, and I was like, you finished, you're so cool, yes. And then my friends looked at me like, help, I don't know what to do for the last question. And like, she must have thought I got it right. I don't remember if I got it right or not. But she was looking at me like, give me the answer. So, of course, the teacher is sitting right here. Me and my friends are right here and right here. Yeah. So we were like all sitting at the same like circle table. And I don't know why I thought I was not going to get caught. But I look at her and I literally write the answer on her paper. And my teacher looks at me like, don't do that again. And I was just like, oh my god. And it gets worse because then, of course, I gave her another answer. And my teacher's like, Lola, this isn't acceptable. And you're like, okay, she told you not to cheat. But like, me being the 5th grader I was, that was terrifying. I went to the bathroom, and when you like are on the monkey bars or something and you almost fall, and then once you like safe and everything, you get this really hot like freaking out feeling, but you're telling yourself like it's okay. That's the feeling I had in the bathroom because she told me to excuse myself, and I went to the bathroom and I thought I was gonna go into cardiac arrest. Like, it was so scary. I got like so lightheaded and hot, and oh my god. So yeah, don't cheat, guys. Just don't do it. It's so scary. Okay, the next tip I have for you is while you're studying or doing your homework, make a playlist or like find a playlist on Spotify that you can just shuffle play instead of going back to individual songs, because what I'll do is I'll put on one song like Roses by the Chainsmokers and I'll listen to that whole song, but I'll have nothing else to listen to because that's only one song and I'll have to go back on my phone and I get distracted. So what I suggest doing is making a playlist for when you're studying and everything, so that you don't have to go back and get distracted, so that your study and homework time will be a lot shorter. By the way, this is not a bra or anything, this is a swimsuit. I'm currently filming in my swimsuit because I don't really feel like changing, so yeah. Okay, this one's kind of silly and I don't know if anyone else can relate to it, but in the morning, nobody really wants to go to school. I mean, unless you're like a school lover or something, but I know a lot of us don't like going to school, especially on the oh my god, I cannot talk today. Especially because of the early mornings. So just to feel like good and like happier, I guess, I wear something that makes me feel like, I don't know, pretty or whatever, so that, I don't even know why, it just helps. Like if I wear sweatpants and a tank top to school, I'm like, whatever. But if I wear a really cute outfit like a skirt, top, and like nice shoes, maybe put like a necklace on, and I feel good and everything, it'll just help the day be better, just a little bit, you know, but it helps me. And maybe if you guys don't want to go to school, wear something nice and maybe it'll help you, because I know it helps me. Okay, another really big one for me is I cannot study or like do my homework in a dark environment or like a sad space, you know what I mean? Like I need to have the daylight, like not the ceiling light, like daylight, like this right here. This is my ideal study situation, just being at a desk and it being bright and like bright colors. It's like weird, like highlighting stuff makes me so happy and motivated. Like if I could, I would highlight everything. In French class when we have to highlight, I'm like, girl, I'm ready. I have my 10 highlighters. I'm like highlighting everything, you know, like I love highlighting colors, and studying in a lit and happy environment is a big thing for me. So maybe try that if you're struggling with studying. Okay, so if you're feeling extra stressed, like, you know, when you're trying to figure out a math topic and you just can't do it, so you get super frustrated, like you want to scream and like cry, you know, but you don't actually, but you know you're really close to doing it. So you need to step away, take a moment. What I do is I go downstairs, or upstairs, or I don't know why I said downstairs actually, but just make yourself your favorite drink. I like tea and hot chocolate. I've been loving lemon and green tea at the moment, but yeah, so make your favorite drink, and then watch one episode of your favorite show or a movie you like. And to me, that just really helps get my mind off things, and it de-stresses me a lot. Some people enjoy taking baths or showers. I don't like doing that. I just get kind of bored and feel hot, and it doesn't really help relax me, but I know that relaxes a ton of people, so you can try that too. But for me, like I said, I just like to watch an episode of my favorite TV show or something, and drink something, maybe have your favorite snack or something like that, and I just find it helps de-stress me and get my mind off things. So yes, definitely try that. Okay, so another good tip I have for you guys is to set a realistic goal for yourself. So say you're getting all C's for a quarter, and then you make your goal to get A's or A pluses. Like, that's an unrealistic goal. I feel it can be done, but I think you're like putting expectations too high and you're setting yourself up for failure. So if you're getting all C's, maybe aim for B's or B pluses, or maybe even like a B minus if you just want to make a slight improvement. But I wouldn't shoot too high, because I'm not saying you guys can't do it and everything. I'm just saying that you don't want to put a goal too high, and then when you don't make it, or if you don't make it, like be upset that like you can't do it or anything. So like I said, just make a realistic goal, and it doesn't have to be with grades. Like another example is, if you are struggling with English, maybe try and make an effort to go after school and, you know, talk to your teachers and just be like, I'm struggling, can you help me? Maybe we can figure something out, you know what I mean here? Like, just make realistic goals for yourself, and when you reach them, it'll make you feel really good about yourself, and it's really good. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is not really a tip or like trick or anything. Just realize that if you don't get a perfect score on a grade, your life is not going to end. But if you don't pass the test, or if you don't get the score you wanted, the world is not going to end. And just think of yourself in 5 years' time. Like, it's not going to even matter then. Just what I'm trying to say is try your hardest, but if you don't like get what you wanted out of it, it's not the end of the world, and you can always do better next quarter on your next test. So the next tip I want to put out there is to just have something to look forward to. So for me, I'm really looking forward to summer, but also mainly a concert I'm going to, a Selena Gomez concert. Oh my god, I love her so much. I don't even know why. Like, I know why, but like, I don't even know how. Just one day I was like, Selena Gomez, you're my goddess. Like, okay, I feel a little fangirling moment. Just have something to look forward to, so that when you're struggling or want to give up, just think like, this thing is almost here, you can do it and everything. So even if like my concert has nothing to do with school, it just kind of helps me be like, this might suck right now, but this is what you have to look forward to in the future, and you'll be there soon, so you won't have to do all this stupid schoolwork and everything. So just definitely have something to look forward to. Okay, so the last thing I want to say is just remember that summer is almost here, and just to try your hardest, because like I said, summer is almost here, and pretty soon all of this won't matter. So yes, just definitely, just when you're like, oh my god, I hate school, just be like, summer's almost here, it's okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's all for this video. Let me know if you guys liked the intro I put in this video. I worked really hard on it. Also, let me know if you like this new end card. I've been seeing like almost every single YouTuber doing this end card thing, and I think it's really cool, and just not really cool, but it makes me feel like a real YouTuber, okay? So just let me have my moment here. I love this end card, I hope you do too. But yeah, click below for my previous 2 videos, and I don't know what else is here. Oh yeah, click over here for my socials and everything. I have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, but those will also be linked down below in the description box, so definitely go check those out. Like I said, click below right here for my previous 2 videos, and until next time, I love you guys. Bye.